Now, the thing that wanted to mention in the previous video, and I remembered this overnight, um, was about the lighting. Now, I usually find that trying to create videos during the daytime when I have access to decent sunlight is actually the best for working with this from home. Um, Unless you want to invest in a lot of lighting and expense to build your own little sound studio. Um, but I usually find that daylight is best for doing the recordings. It actually lightens up the background enough to where it gets a good solid color behind you for when you apply the chroma key filter, that it actually will take that out fairly easy. So one tool I wanted to show you is how to get a whiteboard into your video. Now, like if you're teaching algebra or something, you might want to do a video where you're actually showing someone how to solve an equation in your video instruction. So and just try to find a way to use the technology that you already have. Don't go out and invest in expensive equipment if you don't have it. There are free tools that you can find online that you could put in the background of your video. There are like Ziteboard is a online whiteboard application, web-based application that you could use. And there are others. There are other good applications out there. You just have to kind of search for them. But what I'm going to do is, since I have Apple products, I'm going to utilize that technology. And I have an iPad with a stylus, and I'm going to turn my iPad into my whiteboard, and that way I can show you how to do this feature. Now, in the newer Apple products, the newer iPads, and the most recent Apple TV, if you're using the cables, USB cable connected to your computer, you can actually hook that up to your Mac, and with a little extra software, you can actually project the screen of your iPad or your Apple TV onto your computer, and then use a screen recorder to record it. So that's what we're going to do in Open Broadcaster. Well, first of all, let me open up QuickTime. And I'm going to create, what I'm going to do is, I do have my Apple TV connected. I'm going to create a new movie recording. And then I'm going to make sure my Apple TV is selected. I already have it connected, and that's mine is titled Bedroom, because that's where I took my Apple TV from to record this video. But I already have my iPad screen mirrored to my Apple TV. Just be sure you turn on those settings. And then I have a whiteboard app. I'm going to pull that up. And then set up in Open Broadcaster. We're going to add a window capture. And click OK there. Select my QuickTime movie recording window, if it will let me. And then I'll move that down one position. So I have that. And then I can actually resize that a little bit. Now you can see, since I resized that and I have the white in the background, you can actually see it looks like I have some bugs flying around me. So that's just due to the lighting and it not removing the whole background there. So you can adjust that if you want to. Resize it back down, and move it around before you start your recording. But anyway, it's not too distracting, I don't think. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the slope-intercept. We're going to try an algebra problem here. And we want to put an equation into slope-intercept form. And yes, I know my handwriting is horrible. So anyway, we're going to have this equation. It's just one I pulled up online earlier. We want to put this into slope-intercept form. So 5x minus 5y equals 7. So first thing you want to do is you want to subtract your 5x from both sides of the equal sign. So that leaves you with negative 5y equals negative 5x plus 7. All right, so then you want to divide by negative 5 on both sides of the equal sign. That leaves us with y. Negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1, so it leaves us with x. And then that is a negative 7/5. So that leaves us with the equation y equals x minus 7/5. Simple, easy tools that you just might have lying around that you can use for video instruction. That's just one example of personalizing your video that I thought I could show you, just based on some of the tools that I use. I do hope these tools help. And the next video we're going to utilize PowerPoint and our chroma key feature.